It has been 3 years since we launched the Stitch in Time campaign to restore and redevelop our costume workshop. Over 30,000 people from around the world generously supported the Stitch in Time campaign, and we were thrilled to complete the fundraising in July 2019. The project continues to progress well, and we wanted to share with you an update about what that support has achieved. 2020 has been a hard year for everyone. In March, we had to close our theatres temporarily in response to the COVID-19 pandemic.
As you will know and have heard and read in the media, theatre is in a perilous position now.
Fortunately, we were able to continue working on site. But progress was slow as we stuck to strict social distancing and health and safety guidelines. We were also faced with delays in production lines, which meant getting vital resources to the construction site was often delayed by weeks, if not months. With the offices empty because of the pandemic and around 90% of the organisation furloughed, with the rest working from home, the builders were at least now able to work more intensively, without having to accommodate concerns about noise disruption or dust. On site, the end result is quickly emerging. The space is so vastly different from what it was before. It feels exciting. Around every corner, a new vista opens up. The reception area will welcome staff and visitors through the great, old, double-height seam dock doors into a stunning glass lobby. In the courtyard, you can see the old windows that appear in Laura Knight's picture, The Yellow Dress, which she painted when she was artist in residence here after the war in 1948. We've managed to retain many aspects from the original Grade 2 listed building, including the old clay tiles, which have been carefully removed from the roof, cleaned and replaced. These now look handsome, splendidly preserving the oldest part of the site. As the site nears completion, you can begin to see just how much care and thought has gone into the design of our new workshop. Large windows frame a view of 3 of the workshops. Looking from the new spacious armoury through to 2 other brightly lit workspaces beyond, soon to be inhabited by millinery and jewellery and costume painting and dyeing. The Costume for Women's workroom is a wonderfully bright space, where you can imagine the cutting tables and sewing machines and guess their position from the myriad of electrical sockets around the walls and from the tracks suspended from the high ceiling. In the workroom for men's costume, the skylights and the sloping roof let light flood in, and the air seems to sparkle. Eastwards, you can see out over the rooftops of the waterside cottages to the checkerboard pattern on the Swan and the roofscape of the Royal Shakespeare Theatre. The rooms are spacious and full of light and will give members of the public an insight into the craftsmanship that goes into our costume making. We're excited to be able to invite you into the building next year once the costume team have settled into their new home. The new costume workshop will be a magnificent addition to our campus. It brilliantly connects our workforce, with the seam dock doors acting as the entrance for all employees working in Chapel Lane, as well as the costume workshop team. The route reminds us of our shared endeavour to produce theatre at its best, made here in Stratford-upon-Avon, and share it with the world. We would like to thank everyone who has supported the Stitch in Time campaign. Every donation has been invaluable in creating the best possible facilities for costume making here in Shakespeare's hometown, Stratford-upon-Avon. We look forward to welcoming you back to the theatre next year, when you will once again be able to see the magnificent work of our costume workshop team on our stages. Thank you.